bottom call on.
Do you guys want
Bitcoin?
You guys want some good news?
Yeah, we'd love it.
Oh yeah.
Above and beyond my fashion. Do you want good news?
And your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm gonna share.
Happy birthday.
I didn't tell no one about my birthday, like just the internetness, but the local peeps they don't know. Like, so I'm gonna have a boring birthday is what I'm gonna have. Everybody else can have a cooler birthday than me, bro. I'm being McDonald's, like they don't know I'm really rich.
Party to us.
Yeah.
So like last bear market, 364 days. It's like real close to that now. We're like maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks away from being 365 days away from the top. I think. Let's go check the charts.
Hex topped earlier too. So Hex topped September 18th last year.
Yeah. We just don't have as many years of track record for like how long a Hex bear lasts because they lasted like 20 minutes, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look at the chart here.
Let's see. Thank you guys for all the donations. Let me get these.
You get donations coming in? Kick ass, man.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Lights out. Thanks for 20 minutes. RH, consider other coins with time locking, staking competitors to Hex.
Dude, every
kill yourself. KYS.
I tweeted.
Hey guys. Okay, everybody, listen up. Do you know how many times people have tried to copy Hex? 6, 7 times. Do you know how many did well? 0. They all got wrecked. And terribly wrecked, like to 0, to like rug pulled more than once, to like just complete and total failures every single time. You can just like, you can copy a coin, you can't copy a community. The community is what makes the price goes up. The community is what makes the price go down. The community is what on-ramps the new users. The community is super important. So like security is number 1. You don't have anything without security, but number 2 is community. So like, it's how many people have gotten wrecked on all these stupid things and they just keep getting wrecked over and over again. It's like they're degenerate gamblers that just do the opposite of why Hex was invented. Hex was invented to monetize delayed gratification. So idiots, FOMO, retard FOMO, whatever other new thing comes out, and then they get wrecked. And your default position on the stupid coins is it goes to 0. That's your default position. Your default position in Hex is it has product market fit. It's on-ramping new users. It's getting stronger. It's getting better. The stock market dropped 25%. Bitcoin dropped 75. Ethereum dropped 85. Hex dropped 95. Totally reasonable, totally expected, totally a function of, you know, like liquidity, basically. So why are you going to risk your stack and go get rug pulled or buy something that goes to 0 because you're a FOMO retard? I hate it. You guys are so stupid. Like you don't, I guess you're too dumb to remember the last 8 rug pulls and failed Hex clones. Like, because I made sure not to publicly shame them or crap talk them because some portion of you idiots that are watching would FOMO bad things. Because I'm smart and I use the retard diode to protect you from yourselves, I don't tell you the specific names and URLs of ways for you to get your ass wrecked because you're so stupid you'll do it. But unfortunately, people punk the community. They come in here, they build goodwill, and then they shift you into their shit coin. And then the shit goes to 0, and you never see those fuckers again. Like, for instance, there was a dude named Hex Joker. Hexologist on-ramped him. Then he promotes a shit coin that goes to 0. And then I guess he like disappears or something for a while. Then he comes back, and then he starts promoting a shit coin again. And you're like, bro, didn't you just learn from the last one that you got everyone fucking destroyed on? Like, do you not remember that you just got everyone fucking wrecked? Why are you doing that?
Shit talk the community afterwards. You know,
yeah, like you got everyone wrecked. You promoted dog shit scam, and then like now you don't learn from it. Like fucking learn, right? Or like I just, dude, it's crazy to me. Like
it's interesting to see how far.
It's wild to see it, and it's like people just don't learn, or they're just newbies or something. But you see some guys that have been here since day one, and they just keep falling for these new coins that kind of just keep coming out.
I think some part of these people are just degenerate gambler idiots, like, or they're happy to scam other people. If you're participating in a coin that's default end state is 0, you're just jacking other people for their money. if the default end state for your coin is it keeps going up if you forget that your wallet was even yours, like Bitcoin. Right. Oh God, like I mined Bitcoin at 50 cents. I bought it at $30. It went down to 2, but guess what? Now it's 19K. So I mined it at 50 cents. Now it's 19,000. If I fell asleep, I woke up and did a 20,000x. No, more, 40,000x in that case. So like coins that are default alive, I feel are more respectable, more honorable. I would suggest them to my best friends. Shitcoins that default state is 0. Oh, but Richard, how do we know the difference? Bro, most shit does not do that well. Most shit sucks. Like most things in crypto suck. That's why I don't promote many things. So,
so what do you think on that subject, the ETH-W and ETH-F forks? There's Hex over there.
ETH-W, if it has, like the problem with like when I designed Hex, I had the opportunity to just go and make my own fork and launch it on my own fork. But the problem with having your own fork is you have low hash rate. If you have low hash rate, anyone can come at 51% attack you at will. And they could roll back the chain a whole shitload of blocks. So like they could make their own side parallel chain with the transactions that they wanted to submit into it and not the transactions that they didn't. And then one day surprise you with it and go, oh, look, the longest chain is now this one. And all of everyone's nodes will be like, oh, we're on the longest chain now. And it creates this giant rollback. And you're like, bro, rollbacks and blockchains aren't okay. That's the opposite of why blockchains exist. And so having a low hash rate chain, particularly one that has the same hash rate function as other larger coins, means that like people at will can just go 51 you. And so like, it's just, I don't know how to quantify the risk of someone 51% attacking that chain and how far they could roll it back. And is someone stealth mining their own side copy? I don't know how to quantify that risk. That's why minority hash rate, smaller, lower hash rate chains are dangerous. And that's why proof of stake is cool. I mean, so like with proof of stake, it's, you don't have to worry about someone renting hash rate on nice hash and nuking you with a 51% attack because the stake isn't for sale there, you know? And it's like, Hex was the right choice. And so like Pulsechain versus ETH-W, you're just like, I don't know how secure it is. And I don't know that you can know. So like, feel free to do your research on it. I just like how many people are mining Ethereum Classic that could just at will 51% attack ETH-W with the same mining algorithm, because I think they all use ET hash. So it seems, I don't know how to quantify the risk.
Well, I mean, it happened to Ethereum Classic like 3 times in a month.
Yeah, tons of times, right?
Yeah, and it's the same hash algorithm. So like if you wanted to try and figure that chain out, you need to see how much hash rate they had, how much hash rate existed before the fork, where it went, and then like how much profit would there be in a 51%. And like there might even be other forms of attack that aren't 51% attacks that I haven't looked at proof of work attacks in so long that I may have just forgot, but I think that's the main one. Like there's other stuff called like eclipse attacks that I'm not exactly clear.
Yeah.
I don't have it memorized anymore.
There's the so on that, the proof of stake, proof of work, there was the guy that made the proof of work. I forgot what his name is now, but he said that when BNB rolled back their chain, he said, this is why we should have proof of work, because after you said that, now it's like you could roll it back.
Right. It's like, dude, anyone could roll your chain back depending on how much hash rate they have. And then also, okay, so let's look at the BNB hack, right? Would you prefer that the hacker keep $500 million or 150 million? It's your call.
Right.
So like, it's like, these are socially enforced networks always, regardless of proof of work or proof of stake. They're socially enforced networks every time. And it's like, you know, like the rollback that they did with the carbon vote in Ethereum with the DAO hacker back in 20,
16.
I don't even remember how
It's like
far back that
2016,
was.
I think.
Probably. And so, like, you know, would it have been better had the DAO hacker just got more money? And you're like, I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then how did Ethereum do after that? Really good. It went really good, right? Like, so like you look at hindsight and you're like, yeah, that seemed like that decision worked out really well. It outperformed Bitcoin by a ton. It served as a great home and is still currently serving as a great home for Hex. And it's serving as a great thing to fork for Pulsechain. And like, yeah, that seemed to work out really well, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that so really time will see. I guess we're gonna just have to see what happens, right? With those.
Yeah, like I wish everyone, I mean, in general, like if there's a safe kind of airdrop, I like to tell everyone like, yo, go dump this free money and buy stuff you like, or not financial advice, but if you want to go dump your free money and buy something you like, there's an opportunity to do so. And I just don't know how to quantify the safety on that other chain. But like, I mean, if you move your coins to a new wallet and you're not worried about replay attacks and you've looked into it and they've like set the chain ID to prevent replay attacks, and like if you're just dumping and you're using a real dApp that's not stealing your keys, and then like maybe you can dump, but then how do you get your money out? I guess you have to dox yourself to an exchange that lists both, because I don't think they have a working, like, I don't want to take if it goes wrong for somebody, like I don't want to take the risk. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And by the way, I'd prefer Pulsechain, just kick ass anyway. So like,
exactly.